Right now, this is the Redmi K100 Pro Max model with the biggest battery in the entire series, packing a massive 9,070 mAh cell. So what can you actually expect from its battery life? After using the phone for several days, it honestly gave me a bit of a throwback feeling. With normal, everyday usage, getting through 2 full days on one charge is surprisingly easy. And even if you're spending long hours gaming heavily, you can still make it through an entire day. It really proves that when it comes to battery life, simply increasing the battery capacity is still one of the most effective solutions. And having such a large battery definitely gives you extra peace of mind. It also supports 27-watt wired reverse charging and 22.5-watt wireless reverse charging, which is really handy when you need to give another phone or even a smartwatch a quick boost.
A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
Now, this red color is absolutely gorgeous. In sunlight, it looks like a low saturation wine red with a subtle purple-gray tone. Interestingly, Apple's iPhone 18 Pro is also expected to come in a red finish. So lately, quite a few tech products seem to be getting ahead of Apple when it comes to this kind of color styling. The overall design of the Redmi K100 Pro Max is extremely clean and easy on the eyes. Honestly, if you swapped out the logo, you could almost imagine it having an Apple-like identity. Around the charging port, there's also a floating light tube, and that's a surprisingly refreshing touch. It flashes when you receive a notification, reacts with different patterns when you're listening to music, and even produces specific lighting effects when you get a kill in a game. So it's not simply decorative lighting, it actually adds a lot of fun to the phone. The device also comes with IP66, IP68, and IP69 level water resistance, so everyday rain isn't something you really need to worry about. Even if you're sweating while using it, the phone doesn't feel excessively heavy in your hand. You can even give it a quick rinse from time to time when necessary. Of course, putting such a huge battery inside the phone does come with some extra weight. The Redmi K100 Pro Max weighs 238 grams, but surprisingly, it doesn't feel overly bulky. At just 8.45 millimeters thick, the body remains relatively comfortable to hold, and the weight doesn't feel as overwhelming as you might expect. Moving on to performance, the phone uses the 5th generation Snapdragon 8 Elite, along with an AI-powered dedicated graphics chip, and the results are quite impressive. In a 30-minute Genshin impact test at ultra-high settings, the average frame rate reached 59.9%, with a 1% low of 55.7%, while power consumption was 4.66 watts. Then in Delta Force at high settings for 30 minutes, the average frame rate was 119.3%, with a 1% low of 89.3%, and power consumption came in at 5.36 watts. Then in Honor of Kings over 30 minutes, the phone maintained an average frame rate of 119.6%, while consuming just 3.64 watts. After 30 minutes of gaming, the highest temperature recorded on the front of the phone was 46.3 degrees Celsius, around the top left area, while the back reached a maximum of 45.5 degrees Celsius around the center. At this point, hardware enthusiasts might not find this 5th generation Snapdragon 8 Elite all that exciting anymore. But there's another side to that. Because the platform has been around longer, engineers have had more time to optimize and fully understand the SoC, while also keeping the overall cost under control. Personally, I think that's a pretty smart approach to product development. But this time, the screen is really where the phone stands out. The Redmi K100 Pro Max features a huge 185Hz flat display with a super pixel lossless arrangement. In simple terms, every pixel works independently, consisting of red, green, blue, and purple subpixels, without having to separate itself from neighboring pixels. The total number of purple pixels is also higher than what you'd find on a traditional 2K diamond arrangement of the same size. The result is very clean-looking text, without noticeable jagged edges or overlapping boundaries between pixels. Once you start reading novels or scrolling Weibo, the advantage becomes immediately obvious. It really delivers that extremely neat and organized pixel appearance that people traditionally associate with LCD displays. The ultra-thin bezels on all four sides, combined with that massive 6.9-inch panel, also create a very strong visual impact. Whether you're watching videos or playing games, the large display makes the experience much more immersive. And brightness is another strong point here. The screen gets extremely bright, and even when you're using the phone outdoors under direct daylight, the content remains clearly visible in your hand.
The 185 Hz refresh rate makes everything feel incredibly smooth in everyday use, and that same fluidity carries over to gaming when you run the display at its full refresh rate. You also get an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, so unlocking the phone and making payments is extremely quick and convenient. The camera system has also received a lot of attention this time around. The main camera uses a 200-megapixel HP5 sensor with a large 1.56-inch sensor size and an f1.68 aperture. During the day, the image quality is rich and detailed, while nighttime shots have good noise control. But the camera that impressed me the most is the 50-megapixel periscope telephoto. This telephoto camera offers 5x optical zoom, 10x lossless zoom, up to 100x zoom, and even a 10-centimeter telephoto macro mode. That means you can get incredibly close to things like flower stamens and insects while still capturing plenty of fine detail and texture without that overly aggressive digital sharpening you often see. Even the background blur looks quite natural. Audio is another area where the Pro Max really stands apart. It comes with a 2.1-channel, 3-speaker setup. There are two symmetrical 1115D flagship-level speakers positioned at the top and bottom, along with a massive 1620 dual voice coil subwoofer on the back. This subwoofer has a 250 square millimeter diaphragm area and handles the 60 to 200 Hz frequency range. So it's no surprise that this is currently the phone with what I consider the best speaker system. It actually takes me back to the old Motorola 1398. And if you're someone like me who enjoys leaving the phone nearby in the shower while listening to music, I don't think the Redmi K100 Pro Max will disappoint you. Since the speaker system was co-tuned with Bose, you also get some exclusive audio effects designed specifically for gaming. These include enhanced footsteps, improved surround sound, enhanced vocals, and reduced contrast. So if you don't enjoy wearing headphones while gaming, the Redmi K100 Pro Max is definitely an interesting option. It can give you a completely different kind of gaming experience. So after using the Redmi K100 Pro Max for a full week, if I had to sum up my experience in just one word, I'd say it's close to perfect. A great smartphone shouldn't only focus on performance. It should also look good and be comfortable and enjoyable to use. Now, while the 9070 mAh battery isn't the biggest capacity you'll find across the entire smartphone industry, its real-world battery life is still among the best. The passively cooled 5th-generation Snapdragon 8 Elite processor may not match an actively cooled gaming phone when it comes to extreme performance, but among flagship smartphones, it still sits right near the top. More importantly, its thermal control and power efficiency are extremely consistent. Then you add the 185 Hz flat display, the 2.1-channel triple speaker setup, the periscope telephoto camera, comprehensive water resistance, and ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. It feels like Redmi has covered almost everything you would expect from a modern flagship, while also adding features that are practical, stylish, and genuinely enjoyable to use. The base variant of the Xiaomi Redmi K100 Pro Max starts at 4,499 yuan in China, which is roughly £494 in the UK and around $667 in the USA. So if your budget allows and you're looking for a flagship smartphone with exceptional battery endurance, a smooth and enjoyable user experience, powerful speakers, and a capable camera system, I think the Redmi K100 Pro Max is definitely worth considering. And this isn't simply a phone that looks impressive on a specification sheet. After actually spending time with it, it's the kind of device that makes you feel like you've gotten good value for your money. And with that, that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!